Alright, hi everybody, it's Bonkai to the last video to do. Actually, I was just listening in the outside. It's getting windy. Here comes the hurricane. Oh shit! Oh, what's gonna happen? But I just figured say something funny there. Alright. Fairy Tale episode 154. This one was pretty good. Last week's trolling, no. You know the story. They find they're all depressed and like, Happy saying, "No, I won't be able to be strong. No, I won't be able to catch up with Panther Lily." And Charlotte saying, "You really was worried about that?" And we see Virgo putting the bricks on herself, and Lucy says to her, "Why don't you just go home?" And they're obviously depressed, and then all of a sudden, you see Erza, and it was Erza going, "Oh, trade up, we're just gonna trade, no night sleep, no sleep." Her Natsu are ready to trade and shit. And when they're trying to figure out, and the story with the arc, they obviously in this episode bump into, and by the way, Creoshare, the full translated title of Jellal's guild, new guild, is actually called Witches' Sins. That's the translate. I just saw it in the subtitles, and it seems that's what the translated version of it. That's what it means. Their guild. Now, you guys know the story. They get the bird is on top of Erza's head, which gets the note. And they're asking Fairy Tale to go meet at the bridge. And they go to the bridge, you know the story. And they meet these figures. And the figures are Jellal, Meredy, and Altair. And there's just this huge reunion, and they're basically telling them, the story. To look out for this unexpected magic presence at the magical games. Now, and I'm pretty sure everybody knows what happens after that. They do the... I thought they did the process pretty fucking good with the whole of the time arc thing. Because it was like they had these Natsu had like red markings on his body. He was just like, the gun's pain. It was so ridiculous. And then Wendy, she's like, do I really have to go through that? And then we have a scene where obviously everyone's excited to see everybody. We see Juvia and Meredy, and they're hugging. It's very emotional. And then we see Erza. Because Jellal tells her that I remember everything. Unfortunately. He remembered everything. He knows he killed Simone, and all that stuff. And I liked how they did also Altair in this. How she came forward and she says, "Oh, it was really my fault. I'm the one that should be blamed here." And so on and so forth. But, yeah, just have Erza looking at him. And this scene between Erza and Jellal, I thought was great. Done perfectly. I really enjoyed that scene. It was very emotional. She smacks him. Saying, live your life. And that's what she was saying, live your life. Of course, we had the thing with him telling her, "Oh, I have a fiance." You know, when they fall down and he's about to kiss her, he says, "I have a fiance." It's like... And Meredy leaves. And they say goodbye to Erza. And you get the hut. And Wendy, Lucy, Gray, they're all like getting tortured by the time arc. And apparently, Erza went through it, but it wasn't. It was different for her. That was the whole bit on that. And we see Old Tearsale take care of Gray, you know. And all that other stuff. Then we see that Jellal obviously lied to Erza. And he was saying that, oh, they live in the light, and I'm just content that Erza is happy. And we get her happy. He draws the broken heart, and Erza kicks him. That was funny. That had me in stitches. But the general conception, the general interaction between Erza and Jellal, I really liked. It was done well. Very well. Done extremely well. I liked how it was done. You know, it really set the tone for the episode. And I really, the more I am introduced, the more times I see Jellal, the more I feel bad for this guy. And I don't want to bring this up because this is an episode review, but I'm bringing it up seeing as how we're talking about Jellal. And he is one of the most interesting characters in Fairy Tail. Say what you want about Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail Madoshi, friendship power, you know, the trolling that Hero does. But you know what? There are a few characters that Hero did that were spot on. Jellal was a spot on character. He is like one of those characters you see and you're like, wow. 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 This character went through so much shit. So much shit. And he's trying to repent. He really is. And I really feel for this character. I really feel for Jellal. Man. And it's funny that this episode comes out. Because obviously next week's chapter, we're going to get Gray versus Rufus. But I really want to see, like I said before, Erza versus Kagura. Because if that goes down, we'll find out. More or less, to an extent, of why Kagura has a grudge against Jellal. But, like I said, I go back to what I said before about Jellal. He is a bona fide, conflicting character. He's done... It wasn't that he was a bad person. It was that he was put into bad situations. That's the way I look at it. And now he's trying to correct himself. And it sucks. It really, really, really sucks. To me, that, you know, he got escaped out of prison. You know, I mean, like, they should have known. The Magic Council, they should investigate it. To an extent. And if they did, they would know, oh, it wasn't really him. He was being controlled. But, you know, I digress. This was a good episode, 4 out of 5. Whole lot better than last week's. I just love Jellal as a character. I really do. I mean, there are some people who don't like the fucking main characters, and that's understandable. But Jellal is definitely, if I'm going to pick a character in Fairy Tail, who I put ahead of Natsu, it's Jellal. Bar none. He's got like a lot of character development. To a point where you have to say, wow. Wow. Conflicting character, gone through so much shit in his life. So this was done very well. Great episode. And I just felt for Jellal in this episode. It was like, damn. I really feel for the guy. Almost to the point where I want to see him go with Erza, you know? You know, and like I said, I don't want to bring up the manga here, but last thoughts on this. I believe that if Erza were to confront Kagura and Miliana, things might get dicey. And she might maybe she would tell them the truth to an extent. So, that's another thing about it. But that's for another day. Anyway, good episode. I really enjoyed this one. And the whole torture, getting tortured like that. Pretty good shit. But yeah. And that's all I really got for you guys. Yeah, so as far as Tuesday, let's see. Yeah. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is concerned. I pretty much everyone saw that video I did. The shout out / hurricane. Rock you like a hurricane. I don't think it's going to prevent me. I don't think so. I don't live in suburban areas because from what I understand, suburban areas, their electricity is on poles, you know, and with high winds, the tree could be knocked down and fall on it, and that's how they lose electricity. For me, most of the electricity is underground, so I don't think it's going to be a problem. So yeah. But in closing, good episode of Fairy Tail. Really enjoyed it. Next week, it's going to be basically them going to Crocus. They didn't show it in the preview, but obviously Natsu bumps into Sabretooth, Dragon Slayer's Rogan's thing. We see Erza and Natsu and Lucy. So yeah. So next one's going to be Crocus. This was a really good one, like I said. Check it guys out. And comments below. Rate, comment, subscribe, you know the story. And tell me what did you guys think about Jellal and Erza's moment in this? I thought it was awesome. What do you guys think about it? And do you think that Jellal, any point in this series, could get with Erza? It's a long shot. Tell me what you guys think. Comments below. This has been Bond Canal 22. I will see you guys later, and let's hope I don't have to belate any videos this week because it is Hurricane. So yeah. See ya.